Let's get into Tutorial Tuesday with this middle part quick weave using light Yaki textured bundles from Curls Queen in 20 inches. We're going to start off by creating our middle part. Create your middle part as normal, and then on each side, part out enough hair to cover both sides of your tracks. Now we're going to do a braid down. I am doing 5 braids, 2 on each side and 1 in the middle. Starting on the first side, the very first braid will go all the way down, creating a tail as normal. Once I get to my second braid, I'm going to braid all the way to the middle of that braid. Once I am at the middle of that braid, I'm going to pull my tail from my first braid up into that second braid and continue braiding down as normal. Now that I've completed both sides of my braids, I'm going to take my middle braid, braiding it down to the middle, and I'm going to pull one of my tails up into that braid and start to braid down. I braid down maybe 2 to 3 times, and then I add in my second tail and I finish off braid 5. This will ensure that I only have one tail to secure. Now with that tail from braid 5, I'm going to take my crochet hook and crochet my hair onto itself. Simply inserting the crochet hook, putting my hair on the hook, closing the hook, and then pulling through to the opposite side. Now I have a flat braid down to ensure that my quick weave is also flat. Now we're going to be using Red by Kiss Dry Hair Protective liquid cap and their quick dry weaving hair bonding glue. Starting out with the liquid cap, I apply that to my braids first using a application brush. Then I blow dry that down completely dry for about 10 minutes or so. I then add on my black cap and use a white eyeliner pencil and outline my leave out so that I do not add any liquid cap or glue in areas it should not go. I then add another layer of the liquid cap on top of my black cap. I am all for protecting and making sure that I do not have any glue in my hair at all. Once that is dry, I add glue to the perimeter to ensure that my cap does not move or slide back. That's in daily wear. It gives me a little bit longer wear of the quick weave versus 2 weeks. I could probably get a month with doing this method. When it's time to cut your cap, make sure that you're pulling your cap as tight as you can away from your hair. That will make it a lot easier to slide your scissors through the cap and prevent you from accidentally cutting your hair. For the layout of the tracks, the first 2 tracks are going to go from perimeter to perimeter so that they can lay in your face. And all of the other tracks will simply go at the curvature of your head until you close up your gap. Measure from end to end, cut the weft, add your glue, and then place the track where it needs to go. Apply pressure to the track before letting it go completely, just to make sure it is to your head. And then take your blow dryer and blow dry it very quickly to make sure that the glue has dried and secured to your head. And you're going to complete this step for each track until you're completely done. Now, I do have an invisible part method that I did use for this quick weave. If you want to see that tutorial, I have linked it in the description below. It is for the fine hair girlies or girlies that just want to ensure that you cannot see your tracks. To straighten my hair, I use the Design Essentials Agave and Lavender Weightless Thermal Protectant Serum on both my hair and the weave. This weave texture, I've never used it before, and honestly, I was very skeptical because I didn't think that it would match my texture as well. But to be honest, these bundles are super thick. The hair straightens beautifully. The hair is literally thick from top to bottom. I didn't have to do too much. Like 1 to 2 passes of the hair, it was completely straight, and it had a little bit of texture in it, and I really like that. I really believe that light Yaki texture is going to be my go-to texture from here on out. It's perfectly imperfect. Because I have fine hair, I did use a root touch up in black to spray in between my hair and the tracks before straightening out my leave out, and that just helps with a seamless blend because I have fine hair. Now to add face framing layers, I just turn my scissors downward and twist the hair a little bit and literally just glide the scissors down. And you can start these face framing layers wherever you want to start. I like to start them a little bit lower, and if I want to, I bring them higher up. Because the hair is so thick and long, I did not want to cut too much, so I honestly didn't do too much of layers. I've worn these bundles straight, curled, and in a ponytail, and I love it in each style. These bundles will get some wear out of me. I will be back to reuse them. You know how I like to reuse my bundles, so that's going to be the real test. Can they stand being reused? Check back later, girl. Thank you, Curls Queen.